Guys, I have some really good news, at least for most of us. And that really good news is Trump folded like a paper towel without getting any concessions from China. You know, all those tariffs that were supposed to raise billions of dollars? He kind of just exempted most of what we import from China from them. Indeed, he just announced that he exempted phones, computers, and chips from the new tariffs. Yes, that means anything that technology that we produce in China is now exempt from his 145% tariffs. And it's even better than that, folks. It's much better than that. Aside from exempting, he says the exemption is retroactive to April 5th. You can't make this stuff up. So Trump is saying duties since April 5th on excluded chips will be reimbursed. So not only is he canceling the tariffs on most of what we import from China, he's also going to reimburse China for all the duties that we did charge in the last week. That's what he calls winning. He folded like a cheap paper towel. China basically did not offer us anything, because if China did and they made concessions, you know that he would have been touting it from the rooftop. But she basically told him to go kick rocks yesterday, and now he's taking it all back. That's right. China basically grabbed Trump by the pussy and squeezed it hard. But this is really good for us. You know why? Because these ridiculous tariff wars are actually paring down. He already started folding by pausing for 90 days on everyone besides China. And now, although he has the 145% on China by name, a lot of what we import from there isn't really going to be tariffed. I'm just waiting for him to pull back the tariffs on Canada, because that would actually destroy the auto industry. I suppose the $3,500 for an iPhone didn't really appeal to Trump, and tech leaders basically talked to him, and he saw how bad bond rates were actually going up, and he decided to fold. So now he's basically folding while trying to save some face and maybe directing attention elsewhere. So in part of his fold, the guidance also includes exclusions for other electronic devices and components, including semiconductors, solar cells, flat panel TVs, flash drives, memory cards, and solid state drives used for stored data. So essentially, he folded on the entire electronic sector, which is a lot of what we manufacture from China. I'm pretty sure he'll fold on the agricultural stuff too, because he tried the agricultural trade war last time, and it destroyed our farmers. He had to reimburse them with over $90 billion, and then he eventually took them back. And I'm going to guess for the farmers, it's not going to fare too much better this time. So the White House said on Saturday the exemptions were made because Trump wants to ensure that companies have time to move production to the U.S. I think after rolling back these tariffs, they're not moving back to the U.S. And in fact, some of them are probably pulling out because other countries know that the United States works on a 4-year political cycle. And since they do, no one's going to invest multi-trillion dollars in the U.S. White House Deputy Press Secretary Kish Desai said in a statement that Trump has made it clear America cannot rely on China to manufacture critical technologies such as semiconductors, chips, smartphones, and laptops. Now, the chip stuff is true, and under the Biden's CHIPS Act, we've already had plans since 2023 to actually move some of those chip manufacturing things back from Taiwan, not China, because China doesn't really make that many chips. Taiwan is the one that makes chips. So that should start in about 4 or 5 years, but that was started back in 2023. The other stuff, I'm pretty sure they're either going to make in China or move to Vietnam, because there's no way in heck Apple is actually going to move to the United States, because then again, no one wants to pay $3,000 for an iPhone. And Apple was looking at moving some of their production to Vietnam, which could actually be hurtful to China, but not exactly great for American workers either. But this, like I said, very good news for us. The more these tariffs get rolled back, the better the economy becomes. And if he continues rolling these things back, I will get more bullish, because the tariffs were what was causing this downfall. And if he rolls them back, we're going back up. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.